Hi, it's Laura at Aquamarine18. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. Welcome or welcome back. This is a VR as part of my 5 days, 5 VRs. I wanted to end with something exciting. So I am doing Do I Have That Card, the original version by Lachette at Scarlet Moon Creations. I'll link her video below. There's also a beginner version of this tag. I opted to just go straight for the original one, but I'll link the beginner one below. So the idea for this tag is to be standing near our tarot collection. My decks are here. This is my tarot decks, and my oracle decks are on a shelf here. And to go through a series of prompts, which I'll also list below, and see if we have that card. And of course, the idea is that it's timed to see how long it will take me to find a card that fits each of the prompts below in my collection. There are some rules. I'm reading the prompts off a sheet here, but I'll put everything below in the description box. The rules include that you can't reuse cards, but you can reuse decks. To start your timer when ready, I will do that. To pull one card for each prompt, clear enough. Do not watch the end to see the final results until after you play. So no watching Lachette's as a giveaway of the answers, which I haven't done. Do not shuffle your decks beforehand or put them in order, leave them as they were. Good to go there. I haven't done that. Try to beat my time, and Lachette's time was 23 minutes and 4 seconds. Or the time of the person who tagged you. And you can use any divination deck, tarot, oracle, Lenormand, it doesn't matter. So, I'm aspiring to 23 minutes and 4 seconds. Now, Lachette did specify that we don't have to film all of the scrambling and all of the looking. We could just find the cards and share our time at the end. But obviously it's way funnier if you all get to watch me scramble. I'm already sweaty. So I'm going to scramble. I'm going to start a timer on my phone. This is my phone, don't laugh. It's a bit of a dinosaur, that's okay. I am going to find the timer here. And the timer says 0. And I am going to start it and start looking. And we'll see how I go. There are 20 prompts. So, without further ado, I'm going to start the timer. Did it go? Go. Okay. Prompt number 1 is a card with 2 clouds in the background. I'm going to start with we'll try Next World. Next World has clouds in it, maybe. So far, too many clouds. Or too few. We're just off to a fabulous start here. Too many clouds. Too many clouds. Hopefully this deck will come in handy for a different prompt, because now I've just freshly looked through it. I'm going to declare this deck too full of clouds and try something else. Let's try Afro Tarot 2. There's clouds in there. Oh my goodness. Oh. Photorealistic clouds was not the way to go. Okay, this is not probably going to work either. These are too realistic of clouds, and clouds aren't really that countable. So, I'm putting decks on my bed here, which you can't see. There will be a disaster at the end to clean up. We will go to the Melanated Classic Tarot. Maybe You know what? I'm going to count this. 1, 2. 2 clouds in the background. Prompt number 2, a life path card where someone is sitting down. Shit. I don't know things about life path cards. I'm hoping that this is not going to screw up my timer, but I'm going to Google it. Life path and tarot. Probably 10 people are laughing at me now. Oh, here we go. Numerologist.com. That's got to be good, right? Okay, every card is associated with a number. I know this. What are tarot cards? Well, we're a little bit past that, aren't we? Oh God. Pop-ups. Go away. Okay. Life path number. Oh, this is birthdays. Okay, I've done this before. Calculate your life path number. The corresponding card from the major arcana. So anything 1 to 10, I guess. Does it stop at 10? I know that there's one in Next World that will satisfy this prompt then. The Magician is sitting down in the Next World Tarot. So I'm going to count that as a life path card in a tarot deck where someone is sitting down. Okay. Prompt number 3 is a card with a rainbow. That is easier. I know that I can go back to... I know there's a rainbow in Afro Tarot too. Of course, nothing is in order because that would be cheating. I feel like it'll just be the last one because I'm on a timer. I'm pretty opposed to hurrying, just in general, like as a philosophical stance. But I want to do well here. Okay. The 10 of Vessels, beautiful. 10 of Vessels has a rainbow there behind the cups. So, that does that. Card with a rainbow. Card number 4 is a card with a motorcycle. What does the rules say? You can reuse decks. I think there's a motorcycle in Afro Tarot 2 as well. In fact, I know there is. I know there is. And I think it's the 2 of Pentacles. It is frustrating to try to find the card. Okay. Damn it, it's a bicycle. Shit. Okay, now I don't know if there's a motorcycle in this deck. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm starting to think no. I don't think the bicycle's gonna count. There's a cart. That's not the same thing as a motorcycle. Shoot. I feel like there's a motorcycle in Heart and Hands. So we'll go there. I think that one of the knights is on a motorcycle in this deck. I'm gonna be such a mess. Watch, like the sun will have set by the time I'm done and I'll just be here in the dark. Oh my goodness. You can't see Daryl off screen. I feel like he's laughing at me. Oh my goodness. Okay. I should have picked a smaller deck to go through. I really like this deck. Is he on a motorcycle? That is ambiguous. No, it's a motorcycle. Okay. This Prince of Wands, you can see here, I'm going to try to focus the camera on him. There is a tire. That's the light. And the tire is down here. That is a card with a motorcycle. It's not much of a motorcycle, but it's definitely a motorcycle. Okay. Number 5, card associated with the sign of Cancer. Lachette clearly knows more about these associations than I do. But Next World. Next World Tarot has associations written on it. Oh my goodness. 2 of Cups says Venus and Cancer right on the bottom. I'm going to count that. My house doesn't have air conditioning. Card with symbols on a building. Card with symbols on a building. The Architect's Tarot is like all buildings. That's the theme. So let's hope. Don't let me down. God, there's not a lot of symbols on things in this deck. No. I was hoping for astrology symbols on the building, but they're written in the border instead. So I'm going to try something else. Okay. What? I think that this is maybe a good guess. I had this deck out earlier, so... Okay. Does it say symbols specifically? No, it doesn't say anything specific about symbols. This has a heart and a star on the side of that building there. Right there. That counts, right? How are we doing for time? 9 minutes and a half? Oh my goodness. Friends. 10 minutes. Shit. Okay. What's next? A card with a disabled person or being. Next World Tarot. The deck that keeps on giving. Okay. Too many decks do not have anybody with visible disabilities represented. I'll just add that little editorializing right here. But I know that this one has a person sitting in a wheelchair on the King of Cups. Good. Okay. Next. A card with 3 words on it. Okay. That's actually not that difficult. King of Vessels from Afro Tarot 2 has 3 words and only 3 words on it. Okay. Number 9. There are 20. I'm not going to beat Lachette's time. Number 9, a card with someone lounging or laying down. I know that one because I talked about it in a video the other day. The Thea's Tarot has one that I love. What a mess. What a mess. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles has somebody laying on a sofa with a cat. My dream. Okay. Number 10, a card with a redhead. That's not going to be Thea's Tarot. Should I try a deck I haven't tried yet just to see? Yeah. Let's just make as much of a mess as we can. Okay. I bet that the Numinous Tarot probably has a redhead. Of course, it'll be the last. See, I don't know if that's red hair or brown hair. Shit. I want a redhead in an unambiguous way. Okay, this person is a redhead. The 8 of bells. That person definitely has red hair. Okay. Number 11, a card associated with the crown chakra. Shit. Well, I know nothing about this. And I don't... So unless something has crown chakra on it, I don't know that I'm going to know. Shit. Are there cards that are associated with the chakras all the time? I don't know this. And I feel like if a guidebook had this in it, it's a thing that I would skim over and not use. Shoot. No. Ooh. I do have one. I do have one. So, I remember this because I remember reading it and thinking I'm never going to use that. Bird's Oracle 2 has chakras in it. Oh, but they're not in... Oh, crap. Okay, so the birds are in alphabetical order and some of them have chakras and some of them don't. And all the chakra ones are not clustered together. Crown, is that what I'm looking for? Card associated with the crown chakra. Okay, so the resplendent Quetzal is associated with the crown chakra, but I'm assuming that showing the book is not good enough. Okay. This is a fucking disaster. Okay. And the birds don't have, there's no names on the cards. So, number 76. Okay. Of course I can't be one of these people who puts their cards in order when they put them away, right? That would be way too easy. Found him. Okay. Card number 76, the Resplendent Quetzal, and the Bird's Oracle deck 2 is associated with the crown chakra in the book. It said we could use any kind of deck we wanted, so it counts. Okay. Can't tidy as I go, I'm on a clock. A 3 of Cups card with no people, that's easy. Just pick a deck that doesn't have any people in it. That's fine. So, tossing things everywhere. I think this copy is in order. It is. What am I looking for? 3 of Cups. Yes. Make up some time. It'd be really bad if I got here and it was like a 1 card with people in it, but I know that that's not the case. 3 of Cups. This 3 of Cups has no people. Done. Okay. A card taller than 5 inches. I also know that one. My guy in tarot. Do you have to get it out and show it for it to count? I'm going to assume yes. Okay. So, I got the limited edition Gaian Tarot, and it's 4 inches by 6 inches, so I know it's taller than 5. That card is taller than 5 inches. It's 6 inches. Okay, number 14. Card with a plus-sized person. Next World. Next World has that too. And like, I probably don't have to go that far in the deck even to have a plus-sized person. Beautiful. One of my favorite cards of all time. The Lover's card is a plus-sized person. Okay. Making up some time here. Number 15. A card with spades. Oh, that's easy. Spades. Is this a cheat? I'm going to say no. Playing card is the obvious choice. Spade. That is a 2 of spades. There are 2 spades on it. Therefore, it is a card with spades. I can't help myself trying to put them back. Okay, a card with a bent corner. I don't have a card with a bent corner. If I did, I would know. What do you do if you just don't have it? I have a card that Daryl chomped. I'll show that. It doesn't have a bent corner though. In the spirit of spontaneity. This card is ripped at the top. You can see it ripped at the top. It has a fish on it too, which is ridiculous. Daryl did that with his teeth. And the creators were kind enough to replace it for me. And I just paid them shipping, which was very nice. Okay. The box has a bent corner. Does that count? The box has a kind of a dent. Okay. That'll do. Why am I putting stuff back? We're in the home stretch here. Okay. A card with an animal not in your country. I was just thinking about Animal Allies has a unicorn, but I don't think that's what is intended by the prompt. Okay. Now this deck is hard to get out of its bag. Okay. I'm going to say that the flora and fauna of Africa probably has an animal that doesn't. Oh! First card. Cassowary. I'm just going to assume that zoos don't count, and that if there's a cassowary in a zoo in my country, it doesn't count. Sorry, cassowary in the zoo. We don't have cassowaries in my country. Okay, number 18, an affirmation card. Shit. I don't exactly have a lot of affirmation decks. You know what? Oh, I'm not allowed to reuse. I'm not even allowed to reuse a card. I feel like the Flora and Fauna of Africa is not really an affirmation deck. It's part of why I picked it, which is why this prompt sucks. What the heck? What did I pick for this? Okay. The closest to an affirmation deck I have is Flora and Fauna of Africa, so we're going to be really... Okay, here we go. Cape Honeybee. Make time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's okay to indulge in the sweetness of life. You will soon attract your desires. That's pretty affirmative, so I'm just going to count it. I already lost the race, I can tell. Okay. A card with a keyword or phrase that starts with the letter D. That means I need a keyword deck. Okay. You know what one has keywords? I have one. Nature Magic Oracle has keywords. I'm just throwing. Oh, really? Keyword of phrase starts with the letter D. The first one that came up says depleted. Depleted starts with D. In case you didn't know. Okay. I'm a minute off. I'm a minute ahead. I'm a minute ahead of Lachette to find the death card that has a different name. I look for decks that don't do that. I don't really like... Shit. I don't know. Does the Gaian Tarot call it something else? I don't even know off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure that Numinous calls it death. I shouldn't have picked the deck of 4x6 cards to go through quickly. That's just silliness. Fuck. It is called death. It is called death. It doesn't meet the prompt. Shoot. I'll try Numinous. Numinous has a lot of renames in it. No, I was right. It says death. It's death. Next world will be death. Thea's Tarot. Haha! Okay. In Thea's Tarot, major card number 13 is the Juggler. It's a death card that's not called death. That's 20. 24:57. I lost by 2 minutes to Lachette on her tag. So that was fun. That was an adventure. If you want to see me do the beginner version of this sometime, put a comment below telling me and I'll indulge everyone. Maybe it will go better. That was fun. I have a big mess to clean up. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me for 5 days, 5 VRs. And I really hope that folks will respond to this VR, which again, I've linked to the original video in the description box below from Scarlet Moon Creations, because I haven't seen this tag taken up too much yet, and it was a lot of fun. So, that's all for me. Have a good one, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.